David here. So let me show you quickly something that I do when I want to upgrade dependency on my project. So I have this nice library here. It actually got a quick update there. It's called an npm check update. So it's a library that I use to kind of bump dependencies on my project, right? So here is how it works, and they just release a really nice features that I like in there. Is the fact that if you take any project, so I'm actually working on these QS npm package there, where I want to extend, I want to fix some stuff that are not working really well for me, and uh, and then I realized that okay, if I just run npx and then check update, I can see quickly and glance like okay, here are I'm on the browserify here 16, and then it can go to 17, and it shows you literally in a matter of seconds uh, where you can go from to where you can do. But this here could actually be really dangerous, right? If you do that, if you just accept and then it does this, you can break stuff. So that's where testing is important. So let me show you something. Here, one of the things you can do is basically run npm test, right? You run npm test, and you're going to see that are all these dependencies, everything running well. You see right there, boom, code coverage, all the things are basically green, right? It looks pretty good. Now, what you could do is then go ahead and say, let me actually do that thing. So there is no commitment there. The only thing that's gonna really happen is going to update your packages on and your node module, right? It's going to say, okay, we go from there to there. So you just accept and then accept this, and you're going to see that as he does it, he goes on and basically says, okay, I tried to do that, and I found an issue. Now let's see what happened really behind the scene. If we check packages, and we're going to see that he actually tried to do the thing, and then that didn't work, and you see the changes there, red green. So it updated the packages, and then when you run npm install, if it got into some issues. So that's already a good warning. That's a good way to know that okay, you're gonna have issue if you go to the latest version, or you just migrate to another version. Another way to see that also is just to run npm test after you did that upgrade there, and you're going to see that right there it goes, the tests are going, and then right there things are working. But actually that could be quite confusing, because the tests are working, but why not? If the tests are passing, which issue did we have? Pretty simple. Here what you're gonna do is remove that node module, right, and run npm install again, right? Once you do so, you're gonna see now why you had that issue. Actually npm install didn't work with the current version of the package JSON, right? You get into conflicts here that are really hard to resolve. So what you can simply do here, check your dependencies, go back to package JSON, and then basically run npm install again, and you're gonna get back to a place where everything looks pretty great. So everything that I'm showing you here is basically a way for you to know when to update packages, how to update them, making sure that you run test in it before you commit to going from one to the other. This has been a really painful process for me, because I'm updating packages in one of my project that has more than 1 year old, and I haven't done that regularly. But now I make sure that following security practices and so on and so forth. And now if I run the test again, because I just roll back the packages, and you're going to see that we're back to a place where everything is green. And the thing here is that I can, instead of just upgrading everything, I can actually go here and say, let me just upgrade packages that are like really specific packages. For example, oh, how about upgrading not upgrading browserify, ESLint, icon, mkdir, or let's say this one, and just upgrade tape, right? So I'm just gonna have a minor bump there. So if I enter that, it will go ahead and install tape, and then right away now I can run test again, for example, and then you should see that hopefully everything is still running really well, and then it runs that test and boom, there you go. So that's kind of a long tip right there, but you get the point. This is a really nice tool for you to consider when going after trying to make sure that your packages are always up to date. So that was Davey from Hackages. I see you on the next tip. Bye, people.